In this video, we're going to show you how to boot the Hiltux LiveUSB on a Windows XP computer. This is an HP desktop model DC5100, which was built in 2007, so it's rather old. If your computer is newer than this and it has Windows XP, it should be able to boot the Hiltux LiveUSB. So one of the things to notice before we get started is that we have unplugged any USB peripherals from this computer. This will make it boot a lot faster and a lot more trouble-free if you don't have devices plugged in that are not going to be used in the Hilton at home environment, including any webcams. Even though we may use a webcam after we bring up the computer, we want to unplug it during the boot process. The only thing that we have plugged into the computer is the LiveUSB stick that we created in a previous step, and of course the monitor, mouse, and keyboard. So in order to boot from the USB stick, you're going to need to know which function key to press to get the boot menu to come up. On this particular model, the key is F9, but it very well could be different. In fact, it probably will be different for your computer. So let's go ahead and turn on the computer, and we're going to begin pressing the F9 key as soon as we see any activity on the monitor, and we're going to see that it brings up a boot menu, and we see the devices that the computer could possibly boot off of. And we're going to select the USB device, and we're going to press enter, and then it's going to bring up this menu, which is the Hiltux menu that asks how does your computer store the computer clock. So on a Windows computer, it's going to boot off of the default, which assumes that the computer stores its time in local time. If this were a Mac, we would choose option number 2. Option number 3 is only used if requested by the help desk. So let's go ahead and press enter, and it'll take a few seconds on this computer. This computer is a little bit slower, and it will clear the screen, and you get the Hiltux Penguin, and it clears it one more time, and eventually you'll come into the graphical environment. We'll see the mouse pointer, and finally the Hilton at home desktop. And when you hear the music, the boot process is complete. At this point, you can go ahead and plug in your webcam if you're going to use it for this session. But other than that, this PC is ready to use. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you. Thank you for watching.